And this popcorn's good.
My gosh, I say it be. You like 'em, lick 'em, ice cream, and this ice cream, very nice cream.
You buy 'em, and you try 'em, and you see.
Now it's time for intermission, so let's all hit the trail and gather around the sweet bar where these goodies are on sale.
Everybody, but everybody, is going to our Ghost a Go-Go show. Already the spooks are swinging, the witches are winging, the haunts are on the move. The monsters are swaying, the ghosts are saying, come on, get in the groove. It's a zany mixture of spooks and music with beat. You may rock with chills or roll with the combos. But whatever you do, you'll have the time of your young life at our Ghost a Go-Go show. It's new, it's different, it's tough.
Welcome back in to the Cubs Sports Network. Tim Carfer with you here on this beautiful Sunday evening. Championship game coming your way as the Hitmen sent to do battle with your Boyd County Cubs. These two battled yesterday. A great baseball game that the Cubs was able to come out on top. 7-6, I think, was the final score of that one. And a good baseball game. And we got a rematch of the starting pitching anyway for the Cubs as Brantley Griffith will come back to the mound to start things off for the Boyd County Cubs. And hopefully we can get through this one without some of the technical difficulties we had earlier and some that we had yesterday. But we'll get things going here in just a moment as Judah will step in to lead things off for the Hitmen out of Louisville, Kentucky. Brantley Griffith on the mound. Ty Mullins will be his battery mate. Third to first, it's Evans, Spears, Miller, and Mullins. Gabe Mullins, first pitch, right on the outside corner, called strike one. Outfield left to right, Marsh, Sturgill, and Shelton. The 0-1. Low and out, ball one. If you didn't join us for the first game, our camera got hit 3 times and went crashing. Twice by a ball and once by the wind. The wind is what causes us most of our problems, and that's why you sometimes see that netting move in front of your screen, and I'm sorry about that, but there's not a thing we can do about it. Netting is the... netting is the hard part. Ball is lifted straight up in the air. Brantley Griffith makes the call and in fair territory makes the catch for out number 1.
That's all right. Good job, guys. Way to call it. Don't come out there too far, though.
So 1 out. The Connor now steps in the plate, hits that one off to right field. Brantley Shelton makes the catch. A nice running catch for Brantley Shelton for out number 2. Nice play by the right fielder Brantley Shelton to haul that one in. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning for the Cubbies. Griffith right down Broadway, called strike 1. He's letting her go today. Fastball appears to be working well. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 2. The 0-2 from Griffith. Strike 3 swinging, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Cubbies here in the first inning. And Brantley Griffith gets 2 pop-ups and a strikeout to set the Hitmen down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We'll be back for the home half of the first inning. The Hitmen nothing. The Cubbies coming to the plate on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
My complexion's so bad, I hate to go out. Don't be a square. Try Ting, the faster way to clear up pimples.
Yes, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting medicated cream dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested. Here's why. Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores, causes pimples. But Ting blots up oil faster, more completely than other products. In lab tests, Ting completely absorbed oil in 15 minutes. Hours later, other products still had not. No, hiding pimples won't help heal them. No mere cover-up can work like Ting's antiseptic medication. Remember, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting better in every case, better than any other remedy tested. Applied at bedtime, greaseless, stainless Ting dries to oil-absorbing powder that clings all night, even helps heal acne-type blemishes. Don't let externally caused pimples spoil your fun. Get Ting Medicated Cream, T-I-N-G. See thrilling improvement overnight or money back.
Ty Mullins will lead things off for the Cubbies here in the home half of the first inning. Mullins led off the last game against the Raptors with a single to left field. See if he can duplicate that effort here on this at-bat. First pitch, fastball right down Broadway, swing and a miss. Tell you what, this kid's getting it up there. Played shortstop yesterday, and he can flat throw the baseball, no doubt about it. Up and out on that one, ball one. One ball, one strike. Mullins squares the bunt, pops it straight back. One ball, two strikes. That one's way up and in. Two. Judah, right down Broadway, called strike three. That'll bring Henry Mullins to the plate. Judah let that one go right down the tube, and that was a fastball. No question about it. Center cut. That'll bring Sturgill to the plate for the Cubbies. That one catches the corner, called strike one. Kid has got an arm, no doubt about it. The 0-1. Right down Broadway, called strike two. No balls, two strikes, one away. Sturgill settles back in. Judah lets it fly and swing and a miss. Go, run. Drop third strike. Can go, and he pulled off. So a strikeout, but that'll bring the opposing pitcher, Brantley Griffith, to the plate, as Mullins will score on the, well, technically an E2 on a drop third strike. It's the only way he can score it. There goes Sturgill, and they throw down, and Sturgill quickly retreats as the ball or the pitch was called a strike. As quick as this ball gets to the plate, and a decent catcher walks on automatic doubles today for either team. Judah steps off the back. No balls, one strike. One on, one out. as Brantley Griffith will settle back into the right-handed box. There's a strike, and Sturgill way out. He's out of the baseline anyway. So Ray Sturgill caught stealing. And Griffith with a no-ball, two-strike count. Judah lets the 0-2 fly. In the dirt, ball one. One ball, two strikes, two down. Whole half of the first inning, no score. Here in the championship round of the Home Run in Hurricane Tournament. And there's strike three right down Broadway. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played one complete. We're scoreless here in Hurricane. The Cubs and the Hitmen on the Boyd County Cubs Radio Network.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is make them just as good as I can.
What is your secret, Mr. Pancake Man?
I sample them, ladies, one from each pan.
Children, stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on the shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies not as satisfied.
Blue cellophane package, you can see what's inside.
What makes the taste of good pancake man?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample them, two from each pan.
Good old good one here in Hurricane, West Virginia. Boyd County Cubs and the Louisville Hitmen doing battle here in the Home Run in Hurricane Championship game. First championship game of the season for the Cubbies. And they are playing in the gold bracket here, so 8 teams in the tournament here this weekend. That'll bring Morgan to the plate for the Hitman as we open up the second inning. Brantley Griffith checks in with Mullins, brings the first pitch plateward. Curveball misses low and outside, ball one. Griffith once again checks with Mullins. Brings it home. Swung, and oh, that one caught Blue right on the back, and there's no padding there. That had to hurt. Ball was fouled right off the back of the Blue. Joe knows what to do. He's going to come out and talk to his catcher for a minute, give Blue a little chance to recover. 1 ball, 1 strike. That hurts. Been there a few times. Back to action with a 1-1. Griffith to the belt, now comes to the plate. Low and outside, ball 2. Might have tried to overthrow that one just a bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody on here as we open the second inning. Ball is slapped to third base, fielded by Brody Evans. Long throw across, scooped by, and he still got him. Gabe Mullins scooped it, dropped it, picked it back up. Nice play by Gabe Mullins. That was an awesome play by Mullins. Good play by Evans to pick it up. got it over there. Here's a ball slapped into the gap, and that's going to get through. That ball got between third and short. No play for either. First hit of the baseball game. Griffith playing with the runner at first. Squares the bunt. Throw to first. Hits the base. Fortunate there. One out. Top of the second inning, runner at first. Batter squares the bunt. Going to be a called strike, and the runner takes second. Taking all the way, but runner now in scoring position. Griffith checks the runner at second. Now comes to the plate with the 0-1. Strike two called. No balls, two strikes. One away. Runner at second. Brantley Griffith checks in with Ty Mullins. Brings the 0-2. Nope, he's going to try to throw back to second. Not in time. Some big doings going on over on field 4. We got kids jumping up and down everywhere. Looks like there might be a championship one over there. Swung and fouled down the third base side. Count remains 0-2. Runner at second base takes his lead. Griffith comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike three. Good job there. Oh, and that ball should have definitely went to the pitcher. Runner at second, Deeks Ty Mullins into throwing to second. He takes off for third, so that puts the go-ahead run 60 feet away with 2 outs. Ball should have went right back to the pitcher. Let him do something with it or run right at him, one of the two. Griffith brings the first offering plate where it's inside, gets away from Mullins. If the runner comes in, then he'll score. So the Hitmen strike first on a wild pitch. And it's 1-0. That one's low. Ball two, excuse me. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out here in the top of the second inning. That pitch is way outside, ball 3. Brantley Griffith, first time he's had any trouble locating the plate thus far today, but his 3 balls not even close, and that one's not either. So the walk will extend the inning for the Hitmen with 2 outs. And Webb will step in. Caught yesterday's game. Griffith comes to the belt. A check of the runner. Ball was low. Runner will swipe second. So runner moves into scoring position with 2 away. Griffith gives a fake back there. Runner retreats. The 1-0. Right down Broadway, called strike 1. I mean, that was right there. Griffith, a look at second. Brings the 1-1 homeward. That was way up and out. Nice job by Mullins, and they throw the ball away. And that'll allow the runner to move up 60 more feet. Run at third. 2 away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Webb. Griffith will toe the rubber. Check in with Mullins. Brings the 2-1 plateward. That was way inside. Gets away from Mullins, but not far enough for the runner to advance. And Griffith, a little tough time finding the plate right now. The runner on third reached via walk. He's run 3-1 on Webb. And he fell down. That's going to be ball 4. He fell down as he let that one go. Not sure what's going on with him. And bring Padgett to the plate. Griffith appears to be okay. I think he just got his cleat hung on those temporary mounds are not the greatest. None of them are, not just these. None of them are. Webb is going to go anyway as Griffith threw the ball to third base, trying to catch the runner off third, napping. They'll concede the defensive indifference, allow the runner to go to second. That one's outside, ball 1, and all of a sudden Brantley Griffith having a tough time finding the plate after a 1-2-3 first inning. Lets up on that one and leaves it upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, 2 on. That's right down Broadway. Calls strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Ball's lifted to right field, and nobody's over there. If it's fair, it's trouble, and it is. Shelton will track it down, but 2 runs will score. Going to third will be the Webb, and they'll get it in, and nice job by Ty Mullins to knock it down. A triple will score 2. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Hitmen. Back to the top of the order for Judah. So trying to help himself out here now. With a 3-0 lead and a runner at third. Griffith's trying once again to once that foot comes beyond the rubber, he has to go to the plate. Well, we've got some little little back and forth from coaches and umpires here as to whether or not they felt like Griffith was balking there. Third base coach for the Hitmen thinks so. Cubbies do not think so. One umpire says okay. The other one kind of looks like I don't know. Here's a ball fouled out of play behind us. No balls, 1 strike. This Hitmen team scored, I'm not exactly sure, to be quite honest with you, it was 20-some runs, 26-6 over Elk River earlier today. And here's a ball to the left field. Marsh can't get there, but does knock it down, keeps it in front of him, and holds him to a single. It was a good play out there by Mason Marsh. to hold that to a single, as that was a line drive. He was able to get down and knock it down in front of him. But it's 4-0 Hitmen. Griffith steps off the back and feints to first, which is legal if you step off the back. Griffith. Strike one as the runner swipes second. Mullins had no chance. No balls, one strike. 2 outs. All this taking place with 2 away. 4-0 in favor of the Hitmen. Now curveball right down Broadway. Call strike 2. It's a nice curveball. Griffith fakes a throw back to second. Looks like Judah's wanting to take third. Speedy kid out there. He's going to take third. Strike 3 called, and that's the inning. So a nice job by Brantley Griffith to stop the bleeding where it was, but nonetheless, 4 big runs for the Hitmen here in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom and home half of the second inning. Your score, Hitmen 4 and the Cubbies nothing. We'll be back in a moment on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
To keep your dog in top condition, get your pet complete nutrition. Feed him sturdy, make him sturdy, happy, friendly, happy, birdie. Any dog can be a winner if he eats some sturdy dinner. Feed him sturdy, be sturdy, that's what thinking I'm sturdy. Ask any dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. Sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious. Get sturdy.
Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies. Patty cake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is bake them just as good as it can.
What is your secret, Mr. Patty Cake Man?
I sample them, ladies, one from each pan.
Children stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on your shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies, how to satisfy.
Blue cellophane package, you can see what you buy.
What makes the taste of good Patty Cake Man?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample them, 2 from each pan.
Home half of the second inning coming your way. It'll be Gabe Mullins, followed by Bristol Melvin, Hudson Ashworth. Judah just mowed through the first 3 batters. And the almost curveball stays up high, ball 1 in the first inning. The 1-0 fastball right down Main Street. Called strike 1. Kid throws the ball pretty hard. And to this point has had excellent control. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called right down Broadway. Couldn't put it on a tee any better than that. That'll bring Bristol Melvin to the plate for the Cubbies. Playing in the extra hitter role in this game. Takes that pitch low and outside, ball 1. Sun lower in the sky. Getting a little shade over here, which I'm not mad about. Kind of warm that first game today. Melvin swings at a pitch on his hands. Misses it. Strike one. The ball is strike one away. Judah with the wind and the 1-1. Fastball right down Broadway. I mean, this kid has got excellent control. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one's in the dirt. That catches Blue. Catcher's got to block that one. You don't want Blue getting hit too much. You do not get those borderline pitches, trust me. Been umpiring for 40 years. Subconsciously or not. The 2-2. Low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the home half of the second inning. Hitmen lead the Cubbies 4-0. Judah with the wind and the payoff pitch. Up and out, ball 4. That'll bring Hudson Ashworth to the plate. First runner of the ball game for the Cubbies. Ashworth will settle in as Melvin takes his lead from first. Judah will step off the back, give a look, and we'll reset. First pitch, low, ball 1. And the ball goes into right field. And Melvin not able to advance. Was not ready. Pitch was a ball to Ashworth. 1 ball, no strike. 1 out. Swing and a miss by Hudson. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, 1 on. Judah comes to the belt, now to the plate. There goes the runner. Called a strike. Appeared to be a bit low on Hudson, but nonetheless, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Melvin will take second on the stolen base. That'll put him in scoring position. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hudson Ashworth. Bristol Melvin takes a good lead off second. And Hudson wants time. Hudson occasionally will do that, kind of take the rhythm away from the pitcher. Here comes the 2-2. In the dirt, Melvin will move up to third base, and the count runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. So runners now at the corners with 1 out, and that'll bring Brody Evans to the plate. No hold of Ashworth, so he'll take off. Pitch is low and outside, ball 1. So put runners at second and third now with 1 away. The Cubbies trying to get something going here. Evans takes that one on the outside corner, calls strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Ball chopped towards the shortstop. He's going to have a long throw. Pulls him off the back, but he does stop or drop right back under. The run will score. Runners will move up. And there's 2 outs for Mason Marsh. Marsh will settle in to the right-handed batter's box. With 2 outs and a run in, runner at third base. First offering, right down Broadway, called strike 1. Four to 1, Hitmen with the lead. The 0-1, right down Broadway, called strike 2. Got to swing it though, bud. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. That was way outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marsh settles back in. Judah comes to the belt. Now to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 run across the plate, no hits for the Cubbies. But they do get a run across, leave a man on. We'll head to the 3rd inning. Your score, the Hitmen 4, the Cubs 1. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Cubs Baseball on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Get a can of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder today for a few cents at any drugstore. See what a surprise you get the first time you use it. We believe you'll never again return to ordinary, less effective ways of cleaning your teeth.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is make them just as good as it can.
What is your secret, Mr. Pancake Man?
I sample them, ladies, one from each pan.
Children, stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on the shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies, how to satisfy.
Blue cellophane package, you can see what you buy.
What makes the taste of good pancake man?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample them, 2 from each pan.
Couple of defensive changes for the Boyd County Cubs. Brody Evans will come in and take over the duties from behind the plate. That will move Ty Mullins over to shortstop. And Spears now at third base. That's where he was anyway. Oh, no, he wasn't. He was at short. That's right. Evans goes from third to behind the plate. Spears will go to third. Mullins, Ty Mullins at short. Chris Miller at second base, and Gabe Mullins is at first base. Outfield remains the same, left to right, with Marsh, Sturgill, and Shelton. So Brentley Griffith will start the 3rd inning of work here, down 4-1. First pitch ripped to left center field. Marsh on a hop, and a good job to keep it to a single. As that ball was dying out there into left field. That'll bring Morgan up to the plate with a runner at first. Runners lead at first. Griffith, long hold. Comes to the belt, to the plate. Ball is inside, and runner steals second. One ball, no strikes. Runner at second base. Nobody out. That runner fakes the throw, go to third. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Strike 1. Griffith once again comes to the belt. A check of the runner at second. Now comes to the plate. Curveball straight back. Fouled behind him. hits the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two. Not sure what the holdup is. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Griffith comes set. Strike 3 right on the outside corner. Nice job by Brantley Griffith. Gets a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Leon will step in now. Double sevens. This Hitmen team put up 26 runs in the first game today. 26. Let that sink in. They won 26-6 over the Elk River Rampage. First offering a ball. Now Griffith's back. At the set. There goes the runner. Ball was ripped to left field. Marsh is going to come up throwing. And, oh, they had him. If Brody Evans hangs on to that baseball, they got him. Throw to third, and that guy will be out. Score the run. And Brody Evans does a great job to get the run with third. Good throw by Mason Marsh. Would have cut that runner down, but if you have some butts or candy nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we? Ball foul straight back. Strike 1. Marsh threw that ball on a dot. Evans did a good job, though, to get it, recover, get the out at third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. 5-1 now. The Hitmen lead the Cubs. Griffith, curveball, slapped into right center field. Sturgill goes and gets it, drops it, and gets it back in. And that lazy curveball was deposited into right center. So with 2 outs and 1 on, Griffith will go back to work. Good lead at first. Griffith will step off the back, give a look. That pitch is a ball. Throw down to second is not in time. Good throw by Evans, just not in time. I'm telling you, it's hard to catch these kids stealing if they get any kind of jump at all. Short bases. Right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the top of the third inning. The Hitmen have played a run. They lead it 5-1 over the Cubbies. Griffith throw back to second. Gets away from Miller, but not far enough, as Sturgill was there as well to back that one up. Griffith comes to the belt, to the plate, and nice job by Evans to stop that one. Way up and in. So the count runs 2 balls and a strike. That one misses low and out, ball 3. Now Griffith working just a little bit too fast. It's been a little bit of a bugaboo of Cubs pitching all day. At times not being able to find the plate. Called strike, and that ball gets away. Marsh there to cover it up, though, and does a good job to get it back in. So 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Griffith just needs to concentrate on throwing a strike right here. get out of it. Comes to the belt. The payoff pitch. Fouled straight back. Good job by the batter there to just get a bat on that one and foul it off. Live to see another one. Griffith will check into the dugout with Coach Jeff Evans. Throw up third. Runner wasn't off very far, so not much to get back. Griffith. The payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. So runners at the corners with 2 outs. There goes the runner. And no play at all on him. Someone needs to talk right there. Nobody said a word about him going. So Griffith will concentrate on the batter here. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Five to 1 your score. Hitmen have the lead. Ball's lifted sky high. Chris Miller settles under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. But another run added for the Louisville Hitmen. They plate 1 and extend their lead to 4. It's 5 to 1. We head to the home half of the 3rd inning. Cubbies coming up to bat. You're listening to Cubs baseball on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Waiter! Waiter! Bill, did you have a C6 poor service? I'm going to call a manager. Take it easy, Walt. What's mostly wrong is your gout. I'm sorry, Bill, but my digestion is so upset. What you may need for your poor digestion is something that works after nature's own order. Try Carter's Little Liver Pills. Good advice. When your digestion is upset and you feel headachy and irritable, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. You see, each day nature normally produces about 2 pints of a vital digestive juice to help digest your food. If nature fails, your food may remain undigested, leaving you headachy and irritable. To feel cheerful and happy again, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. They increase the flow of this vital digestive juice quickly, often in as little as 30 minutes, and you're on the road to feeling better. Don't depend on artificial aids to counteract indigestion when Carter's Little Liver Pills aid digestion after nature's own order. Take Carter's Little Liver Pills as directed. Get them at any drugstore, only 25 cents.
We head to the home half of this 3rd inning. Boyd County Cubs trail the Louisville Hitmen 5 to 1. Judah has thrown an absolute gem here to this point. Kid's been all around the plate all day. It'll be Donovan Spears leading things off for the Cubbies. The wind in the first pitch of the 3rd. A bit upstairs, ball 1. Judah's been around the plate the entire ball game. Found himself in just a little bit of a trouble last inning, but was able to work out of it. Throws the ball very well. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Umpire is admonishing someone in the stands. Not sure why. The 1-1. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Donovan Spears as he leads off this home half of the 3rd inning with the Cubs trailing 5-1. That was in the dirt, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 from Judah. Low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Cubs will bring Chris Miller to the plate. Miller caught that fly ball to end the top of the third. Spears takes his lead at first. Right down Broadway, calls strike one. No balls, one strike to Chris Miller, the Cubs' second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike two. No balls, two strikes, nobody out. We're in the home half of the third inning. The Hitmen lead the Cubs 5-1. That one's airmail, but got so far back to the catcher, nobody could move up. One ball, two strikes. Let go of that one just a bit early. Left it upstairs. The 1-2. Catches the outside. Ooh, I thought he caught the outside corner. Apparently did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike 3. That'll bring Brantley Shelton to the plate for the Cubs. This is a championship game of the gold bracket of the Home Run in Hurricane Tournament. Judah steps off the back, takes a look at first, and will reset. As Shelton will settle in to the right-handed batter's box. Spears, short lead at first. Judah brings it plateward, and that ball is swung on, hit up the first base side, and that'll be a foul ball. Ty Mullins on deck for the Cubbies. Spears with a bigger lead at first. Shelton fouls that one back. No balls and 2 strikes. One down. Here in the home half of the third. As Shelton will settle back in, facing a no ball, 2 strike count. That one gets past the catcher. And Spears will move up on the wild pitch. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes on Brantley Shelton. Spears at second, 1 away. Cubs need to chip away at that 4-run lead. Not going to do it that way. That ball was right down Broadway. Called strike 3. That'll bring Ty Mullins to the plate. Meeting at the mound between pitcher-catcher. And this one's going on for a while. Well, about 30 seconds where it's about all you need there. They're going to get every minute of it. Ty Mullins will step in. With Spears at second. 2 outs. Mullins is squared as if to bunt. And he does. Beautiful bunt up the third base line and no play. Bunt single for Ty Mullins, and that was an absolutely gorgeous bunt. Right up the third base line, and I mean couldn't do it any better. You couldn't go out there and lay that ball out any better than what Ty Mullins just did there. That was excellent. So runners at the corners now with 2 away, and Henry Sturgill at the plate. Mullins takes off from first. That pitch is outside. He'll get the defensive indifference would be the call there, but at this level, probably a stolen base. So runners now at second and third with 2 away. Cubbies knocking on the door, trying to eat into this 4-run lead. Sturgill swings at a high fastball, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. 5-1, Hitmen lead the Boyd County Cubs. Judah checks in with his catcher. Comes to the plate. Swung on and fouled straight back by Mullins. Runs it at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Judah brings the 1-2 plateward. Curve ball misses outside, ball 2. Pitch was in the left-handed box. The 2-2 from Judah. That one's low, ball 3. Runs the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Sturgill battling hard in there. Judah with the payoff pitch coming plateward. In the dirt, ball 4. So that'll load the bases for Brantley Griffith. And a chance for Brantley Griffith to help himself out here big time. As he represents the tying run coming to the plate here in the bottom of the third. Griffith settles in. Judah to the belt, to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases juiced with Cubs. Here's the 0-1. That's upstairs, ball 1. Brantley Griffith wanted to swing at that so bad, but he was able to hold up. That pitch upstairs like that in your eyeballs is a tough one to lay off of for any batter. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one catches the outside corner, called strike 2. It was there. I don't think Griffith liked it, but it looked like a good call from here, and I'm right behind home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. So the Cubbies leave them loaded here in the home half of the third. Wasted a good opportunity there to cut into that 4-run lead, but we played 3 complete. Your score here in Hurricane, the Hitmen 5, the Cubbies 1. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron, the iron you need to build healthy blood, to keep your body function properly, and to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Ironized yeast tablets provide you with a simple and effective way to get the daily iron your body requires. Ironized yeast is a concentrated iron tonic combined with high-potency brewer's yeast, one of the natural sources of vitamin B1. And every daily dose of ironized yeast gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Of course, pallor and weakness can come from other causes, so see your doctor regularly. But medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women, particularly those between 15 and 50, and many, many men, lack sufficient iron. So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset, get new pep, vigor, and color for only a few pennies a day. Start taking ironized yeast tomorrow.
We head to the top of the 4th inning here in Hurricane, West Virginia. The Boyd County Cubs trail the Hitmen of Louisville 5-1. Paget will step in for the Hitmen to open up this fourth inning. I know we got a few folks listening out there, and my Henley Joe just scared me to death. Hey! What? What, scared to death? I didn't say anything bad. Oh, is it? Here's a fly ball lifted off to the right side. It's going to fall in front of, I believe that's Melvin out there, and it is, and that'll be a single. What, honey? Someone stole your onion rings. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, well, honey, I'm sorry. Here comes Judah to the plate, squaring to bunt. They pitch out, throw to second, not in time. No, honey, I'm working right now. I'm sorry. As Jeff Evans will come out and have a talk with Griffith. 1 ball, no strike to count to Judah, the opposing pitcher, trying to help himself out right here. With the runner at second, nobody out. Judah will settle back into the right-handed box. Griffith checks in with Evans to the belt, now to the plate. Curve ball. Check swing by Judah. Wanted it. Held back. Runs the count to 2 balls and no strikes. And they're going to call a balk on Brantley Griffith. He's there saying he moves his shoulders, and he is. It's a right call. Kind of picky at this level, but teach him now. The 3-0. Curveball catches the inside, or 2-0 I should say. Curveball catches the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to the opposing pitcher. Griffith comes set. Now to the plate. Curveball, and that hit him. So a hit by pitch. We'll put runners at the corners with nobody out. Brody Evans signals the infield as to what play they may run. There goes the runner. Good job there by Brantley Griffith. Stepped off the back, ran at the runner. Nobody moves up. Everything's copacetic. Griffith to the belt. Steps off the back, takes a look at first once again. There goes the runner. Nobody says a word. And he'll take second before Griffith even comes set. That ball is fisted off to the right side. It'll be fielded by Miller, who'll get the out at first. But a run will score. And Judah moves up to third. 6-1. So with 1 away, runner at third base. Hitmen now lead 6-1 here in the top of the 4th. Griffith works from the stretch. Checks in with Evans. Comes to the belt. Now comes to the plate. Curveball stays inside, ball 1. Griffith to the belt, to the plate. Fastball outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out, runner at third, a run in here in the 4th. 6-1. Nice stop there by Brody Evans as that fastball was in the dirt. Actually, there's no dirt here at all. I know it may look like this dirt on the camera. That's actually an AstroTurf infield. 3-0, misses outside, ball 4. It's going to put runners at the corners with 1 out. That'll bring Morgan to the plate. Griffith from the stretch takes a look. Pitch was a ball. They throw the ball to the shortstop. See what's going on. Nothing. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away. Runners now at second and third. Griffith. Curve ball stays inside. Ball 2. Wind starting to pick up again here in Hurricane. Step off, snap, throw the third, not in time. Concession stand closed about an hour ago. My stomach's still rumbling over here. 2 games, nothing to eat. They ran out of food. We're the last game going. Batter cannot cause a balk. Batter cannot cause a balk. Batter cannot cause a balk if they want to try to call a balk there. No. No. Batter cannot cause a balk. And they're going to allow it, though. A batter cannot cause a balk. But a batter cannot cause a balk. Look that one up when you go home, Blue. The umpire missed that one. They've done a great job today, not saying anything negative towards the Blue, but a batter cannot cause a balk. Two balls, no strikes. Griffith with the 2-0. Ball is hit to the right side, gets past Gabe Mullins, and into right field, a single. And another run crosses the plate. And timeout on the field. And let's see if we're going to get a pitching change. No, we're not. Ball's lifted off to the right side. Strike 1. Eight to 1 your score. That one just misses outside. Foul straight back. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a ball ripped into left field. It's going to be a single. Runners at first and second. With 1 out, 8-1. Brantley comes to the belt. That one catches the outside corner. Quick throw to first. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Ball zips it off to the right side, and it's going to be a foul ball. Just out of reach. We've got something going on here. It's missed outside. Ball is lifted to shortstop. Catch. Should have been an infield fly roll. Don't know if they called it or not, but nonetheless, that'll be 2 outs. And we're going to have a new pitcher. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. The Hitmen 8, the Boyd County Cubs 1. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron, the iron you need to build healthy blood, to keep your body function properly, and to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Ironized yeast tablets provide you with a simple and effective way to get the daily iron your body requires. Ironized yeast is a concentrated iron tonic combined with high-potency brewer's yeast, one of the natural sources of vitamin B1. And every daily dose of ironized yeast gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement in a out of 3 women, particularly those between 15 and 50, and many, many men lack sufficient iron. So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset, get new pep, vigor, and color for only a few pennies a day. Start taking ironized yeast tomorrow.
Another public service announcement from Brill Cream. Men, beware. Use 1 dab of Brill Cream. Just a little dab makes your hair look excitingly clean, disturbingly healthy. This man dared to use 2 dabs. Now he's in trouble. We refuse to be responsible.
Brill Cream, Brill Cream, Brill Cream. Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Brill cream, you look so debonair. Brill cream, the gals will all pursue ya. They'll love to get their fingers in your hair.
All right, Donovan Spears into pitch now for the Boyd County Cubs. Spears comes set out of the plate. Upstairs, ball one. Hit towards Chris Miller. And right between the wickets. That'll get through. That'll cause one run to score. Runners will all move up. On the error. And make the game 9-1. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. 9-1 your score. Hitmen on top. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away. The 1-1. Swinging at him. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Spears trying to stop the bleeding here in the 4th. And that's going to get away from Evans. And they'll score another run. 10-1 now. And the Cubs look the ball. Now to the plate with the 1-2. Swung on, lifted to shallow right field. Coming in is Sturgill. Can't make the play. Good effort by Sturgill, but not able to haul that one in. That'll bring the catcher Padgett to the plate. Now 11-1. With a runner at first. And 2 away. Spears to the plate. Ball sailed high off the right side. And, well, Brody Evans made chase. I'm not sure where the pitcher and first baseman were on that one. He kind of stood and watched Brody. That was a long run for that catcher in that gear. No balls, 1 strike. 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. Sun setting in the triple. Maybe they may get no. They will score a run, but they've got the runner hung up. And he's in. Nope, he's out. They got him out. I thought he was safe. They're going to give it to him. He hit a double and then out. And not sure what's going on over there. Looks like Brantley Griffith may be... no, it's Mason Marsh that got shaken up. Was it Marsh that tagged him? Was that the left fielder that came in and got that? I believe it was. If it was a great job by the left fielder to come in and get that one, to make that catch. But nonetheless, that's going to be the end of the inning. We have played 3.5. Your score. The Hitmen 12, the Cubs 1. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
It's delicious food, eat them every day. Oh, we ride in the rodeo, roping steers and busting broncs, and we haven't had a bite to eat since dawn. We are hungry and we're dragging, but here comes the old truck wagon with the fiddles that we long for. Bring her on!
Now, I'm the U.S. Marshal. The soft drinks I am partial.
And this popcorn's good. I say it be. You like 'em, lick 'em, ice cream, and this ice cream, very nice cream.
You buy 'em, and you try 'em, and you see. Now it's time for intermission, so let's all hit the trail and gather around the sweet bar where these goodies are on sale.
Everybody, but everybody, is going to our Ghost to Go-Go show. Already the spooks are swinging, the witches are winging, the haunts are on the move. The monsters are swaying, the ghosts are saying, come on, get in the groove. And come to our rock and roll Ghost to Go-Go show. It's You'll have the time of your young life at our Ghost to Go-Go show. It's new, it's different, it's tough.
Thank you. Just letting you know that.
Thank you.
That's what I would do in that situation. No problem. Appreciate it.
And have a little, you may have heard my conversation with the umpire. Just give him a little advice. That one's inside, ball one. Going back to that ball call. It didn't matter to this game at all, just trying to help a young umpire out. Two balls, no strikes. Right down Broadway, call strike one. Bristol Melvin on deck. That one's right there. I mean, couldn't place it on a tee any better than that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Judah with the 2-2. Coming plate work. This young man's thrown a heck of a ball game. Misses in outside and low with that one. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. My guess is this will be the final inning. As the ball is slapped to the first baseman. Take it himself for out number 1. We'll bring Bristol Melvin to the plate. For the home run and hurricane aspect of this tournament, Bristol Melvin is the lone Cub, maybe the lone person in this tournament that I've seen, at least that I've seen, do so. And out of here as he swings and misses at the first offering from Judah. From Louisville, Kentucky, representing the great Bluegrass State quite well here in West Virginia. 2 Kentucky teams battling it out for the gold medal here in West Virginia. That one right there on the outside corner called strike 2. No question about that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. And that was a low and out, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the home half of the 4th. As I said, I have a sneaky suspicion unless the Cubs score 2 here, this game's over. That one's fouled straight back at us. Count remains 2-2. All the other games are over. No more games going on around us. This will be the last one of the night here in Hurricane. We get games on all 4 fields. For 2. Good job. Long run for that young man. Was able to track it and haul it in. So 2 outs. Cubbies down to their final out here as Hudson Ashworth steps in. Takes that one right on the outside corner. Called strike 1. Judah has lived on that outside corner, and he has painted it. The 0-1 comes inside with that one, and Hudson fouls it straight back for strike 2. So Cubbies down to their final strike. Or at least I believe it will be. I think there's a 10. Your final score here this evening in the championship round of the Homer and Hurricane Classic. The Hitmen 12, the Boyd County Cubs 1. Boyd County takes second place. We'll come back and wrap it up here in just a little bit here on the Boyd County Cubs Sports Network.
Here's delicious food, eat some every day. Oh, we ride in the rodeo, roping steers and butts and broncos, and we haven't had a bite to eat since dawn. We are hungry and we're dragging, but here comes the old tub wagon with the fiddles that we long for. Bring her on!
Now, I'm the U.S. Marshal. To soft drinks, I am partial.
And this popcorn's good.
Why, gosh, I say it be. You like 'em, lick 'em, ice cream, and this ice cream, very nice cream.
You buy 'em, and you try 'em, and you see. Now it's time for intermission.
To our Ghost to Go-Go show. Already the spooks are swinging, the witches are winging, the haunts are on the move. The monsters are swaying, the ghosts are saying, come on, get in the groove. And come to our rock and roll Ghost to Go-Go show. It's a zany mixture of spooks and music with BB. You may rock with chills or roll with the combos. But whatever you do, you'll have the time of your young life at our Ghost to Go-Go show. It's new, it's different, it's tough.
Winner, if you eat some sturdy dinner, eat 'em sturdy, be sturdy, that's what something sip on sturdy. I see the dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. You sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious, it's sturdy.
Well, ceremony for the Boyd County Cubs and their second place victory. Well, second place victory, second place finish, I guess. I think they are getting rings for the second place here in the gold medal part of things, and that's pretty cool. pretty neat that they'll be able to go home with a second place rings for these young men. Rings are always fun as they finish second here this weekend in the Home Run in Hurricane Classic. And the Hitmen will win the championship. So hats off to the Hitmen from Louisville, Kentucky, as they are champions. From a lot of folks back in Boyd County, down in Louisville, a lot of folks have let me know that they listened this weekend. I enjoyed it a great deal, always do, and found this to be an enjoyable tournament, enjoyable time to bring the action to those that couldn't be here this weekend. We'll do this again a couple more times throughout the season. Not sure we'll do it every weekend, but it's a lot of work, but a lot of fun. It's a labor of love, if you will. So I want to thank everyone who joined us for our broadcast this weekend. All 4 games, we had a blast doing it. And once again, thank you all for joining us. Cubs finished second to the Hitmen, 12-1 your final score in the gold bracket championship game. Congratulations to the Cubs and also to the Hitmen of Louisville, 2 outstanding teams who played an outstanding game of baseball. Also want to say that the umpiring this weekend was absolutely great. They missed a few, but they got many more right than they got wrong, and most people don't appreciate those guys, but I certainly do. God bless everyone. Have a great week.